Hello friends, I have a bins haul for us today, and this trip was actually unplanned. My friend Crystal just texted me randomly and was like, hey, are you going to bins? Which I wasn't, but since she said that, I was like, okay, I'll come for a few hours, which I think the few hours ended up being like at least 4 hours. So I did find some stuff, a lot for Once Upon a Child, so I'm excited about that because I do plan to go there this week with everything I've been showing you guys in the last 4 or 5 hauls, honestly. A couple things for personal use, and I think at least a handful of stuff to list on my own. So let me just show you. I did get this for my boys, just a little snow sled. The ones that we have currently are just those little plasticky ones that you sit your bottom on, but like just a circle, and they don't do a whole lot. So this one will be, they're a little bigger now, so this will be perfect. And now that they have the neighborhood friends, I think they will just go up to the park up the street, and there's a nice little hill. So I'm really excited for them about that. This is, yeah, just a cool basket that I got for personal use. Love it. Baskets is one of those things that's like, if you bought this at like TJ Maxx or something, it'd probably be like 30 bucks. And, you know, weight wise, this isn't super light, but, you know, I'm probably 5 or 6 bucks into this. So love it. I did find another sleeping bag. We're probably just keeping this for personal use. You know, I found the 2 last time for the boys. This one can be for me or Chris. This one seems like a nice one. It's Kelty brand. I turned it inside out because I was trying to find the material tag, which I never did. But anyways, I was trying to see if it was like down in any way, which I don't know if it is. It's the Monaco 20, but this feels like a really heavy duty sleeping bag, so I'm excited for another one. I will wash that. All right, and then put these here. All right, this is just an old Uptown receipt. Found a couple pairs of shoes. Got a pair of Skechers like thong sandals, excellent condition. These will probably go around 20 bucks. These need to get thrown in the wash, but some Teva, you know, treads are still really good. Hopefully this is just dust and it wipes out, but these would probably also be at least 20. I did find a pair of Freebird booties. These are not in like amazing condition, but they're also not horrible, so they are suede, so hopefully, you know, I don't know, at least 50, probably, maybe a little more. We'll see. Yeah, maybe, I don't know, based on the condition. And then I did find a pair of Nobles. You know, Nobles aren't doing what they used to, but these are like in very good condition. So yeah, I'm excited to try them out. I imagine at least like 30 bucks probably. So hopefully more though. I did find a couple baseball gloves. I've done okay with some baseball gloves. I did kind of check comps on this one. I didn't on this one. So hopefully at least 15 to 20, just a Nike glove. This one though, I could tell was old. It says, what did it say? Oh, I noticed it said Rawlings Japan on it. So I was like, that's probably vintage. Anyways, most baseball gloves have like a model number in them. This one is GJF6, so I did look that up. I feel like I wasn't seeing anything exactly like this. So some of these Rawlings Japan gloves though were going for like hundreds of dollars pre-owned. I don't think that this one is going to be one of those, but even like this is missing some of the string right here. I do think this is at least a $30 glove still in this kind of roughed up condition. So yeah, just be on the lookout for some baseball gloves. And like I said, they usually have a model number, which is easy to pop into eBay and kind of see comps quickly. All right, clothes. It's Sunday right now for me. I'm not sure when you guys are seeing this video, probably like not till end of next week. But I just wanted to get this done because it's kind of like laundry day is when I do. Sundays when I do like most of the laundry. So I got to get some of this stuff in there. All right. So like I said, lots of Once Upon a Child. So I'm going to go fast on those pieces. These are some boys' Athletic Works joggers. We've got a Carter's onesie. These are some kids' Wonder Nation jeans. This is a really cute cupcakes and cashmere, like a quilted jacket. Got an art class button up. Chaps button up. This I think is just an undershirt I'm gonna keep for my boys, just Wonder Nation, yeah. Basic t-shirt. This is Disney Baby, Aiden and Anais little sleep sack. Got a Carter's onesie. This is Wonder Nation flannel. This brand I don't know. It says Truly Girls, just like a denim button-up shirt. Got a couple Burt's Bees, which I feel like they passed on Burt's Bees, so we'll see. These are really cute though. This I think I'm going to keep for Connor for, it might be too big for this year, but maybe next year, like a holiday plaid, just H&M button-down shirt. So this is like one of those things where you wear it like once or twice a year, but if you don't have it, you have to spend like 20 bucks randomly at the last moment to find something. So I'm happy to keep that for him for now. This is Kidget's little onesie. Got a hawk button down. This is cute. This is just Wonder Nation little crop tee, dream big. This is cute Oshkosh little one piece. This is US Polo assignment. Oh my goodness. Okay, I thought it said $14.99. Even $4.99 is kind of a lot for a kid shirt at the regular Goodwill, I think. But yeah, there's that one. This is Carter's little preemie onesie. We've got Cat and Jack Baby. Children's Place. Carter's. We've got Old Navy polka dot button down. This one I think I'm going to keep for Sai. It's just a Wonder Nation flannel. This is Zerjian Girls, like an athletic shirt new with tag. Carter's. Carter's. And this is Cat and Jack flannel. This Crystal gave to me. It's a North Face that I will just take for trade-in. Get 10 bucks. This is Wonder Nation basic long sleeve. We've got a Broncos t-shirt, a Carter's onesie. These are Garanimals leggings. This is super duper cute. It's just Bonnie Baby. They might pass because I think it's a dress and it's 12-month, but that will definitely sell like at a JBF sale or something. I might have to not sell it till spring though. We'll see. Some Jerry or Gary snow pants. Oh, someone else put more of these little people in a bag for me, so love that. We've got some little Puma tiny biker shorts. This is Children's Place plaid. We've got Jumping Beans butterfly top. These are H&M leggings. These I might need to keep for my boys. They're just Levi's, but just like a navy blue pants. So I'm trying to think. I actually think they have one, so I'll put those in Once Upon a Child for now. This is Oshkosh button down. We've got Wonder Nation shorts. I don't think Once Upon a Child buys swim, so I think I got this for JBF. It's just a little swim mask. And then Camille gave me this little Moana playset. So that, I don't know, JBF or Once Upon a Child. I've been doing all the new tag toys I've been finding for JBF, but because this sale is kind of like right before Christmas, so it's a great place to find some deals on stuff. I might tag that up for it myself. All right, another polo assignment button down. This is a girls Cat and Jack maxi dress. These are bogs, and I think I'm going to list these ones on my own. Can't remember. Maybe I wasn't. They're just not in amazing condition, so I might just take those to Once Upon a Child or tag them for JBF. I'll think on these ones a little more. These are Cat and Jack little Chelsea boots. Those will go to Once Upon a Child. Got a Falls Creek little windbreaker. These are just like a little cheapy unbranded shoe, but I figured if I need a little fall loafer, I don't want to buy an expensive pair that I'm going to wear once or twice. So these do fit me, so I'm going to just toss those in my closet for now. And if I don't wear them, I'll probably just redonate them at some point. So, all right, this is the cute little Carter's sweater. We've got H&M girls blouse and DKNY jeans. So yeah, there was like 2 bins just completely full of kid stuff. So like, that's why, you know, that's that. I think there's even a little bit more kid stuff in my last bag here. I did find this cool like cow jacket. The brand is 12th Tribe. I've never heard of that. Looks like a boutique-y thing, but I'll probably list that. I don't know. I might list it at like $50 and just see what happens, but cow stuff was in like a year or 2 ago, like really in. I don't know. I mean, I feel like cow stuff is always a little bit in, so we'll see how that does. All right. And I got this bag there just to have something to carry my stuff. So honestly, this bag is probably £1 or $2 that I had to pay for, but when I'm at the bins, I don't want to like transfer everything just from my cart to my car. Like, I don't know, that seems like more of a hassle to me than just already having it in a bag that I can just bring into my basement easily. So even if I have to pay a couple extra bucks each time in bag weight, I'm okay with that. Plus this bag I could probably sell if I wanted to. It was actually new sealed in plastic when I found it. This I will list on my own. This is the brand. I don't know how you say it. I have sold a swim piece pre-owned, just like a swim top, and I think it sold for a good amount. So a new tag bra. Hopefully I want to say like $20, but I'm not sure. Crystal gave me this. It's a Maurice's New It tag Halloween shirt. I'm hoping maybe that will just fit me and I can just wear it once this season. Because yeah, I don't think a buy sell trade store will buy it at this point of the year, and if I list it online it won't sell for a while, so I hope that fits me. This I'm going to try at the buy sell trade stores. It's a Nike piece, very good condition. It says fast, bold, beautiful athlete, so I'm going to try that. Yeah, Plato's in Uptown. This is just Joy, what is it, this is like Walmart Joy Spun, like a pajama part. I don't know if it came with pants or not, but I actually might just try that on. It just says hot chocolate weather. So yeah, I would just wear that around the house when it gets cold, which last night it felt so cold in my bedroom. So these are some Woolrich, kind of like a performance, stretchy, like a hiking pant. I did see or hear someone say recently that Woolrich is starting to get sold at places like Costco or maybe Sam's Club, something like that. One of the places where like as soon as a brand goes there, it kind of like goes downhill. So that's kind of a bummer because I do like Woolrich, but I don't know. Hopefully I can get 20 or more out of these ones. These are New It tag. I found a lot of New It tag this day. New It tag soft surroundings, corduroy pull-on pants. So really pretty color. You know, sometimes colored pants are harder to sell, but I like that these are New It tag. I don't know if I would have bought them if they weren't, because they are kind of a skinny style as well, but I'm sure I can pull something out of those. This is New It tag We the Free. So Free People, just one of these. Kind of basic, but since it's new, I will list this one on my own. Hopefully like 30 or so. This bin, there were some kids there probably looking for vintage, not the normal people that are there looking for the vintage, but yes, they threw some stuff to Rye and Camille that was like Double D Ranch, like in the same bin that I found this, but like a bunch of New tag Double D Ranch pieces. So this bin in general, I think was a really good bin because yeah, I also found this piece in there. it's just crazy. Sometimes, you know, the bins has not been amazing lately. You know, I find enough stuff every time I go, basic $20-ish items, but rarely do I find new with tag free people and stuff, but sometimes you do. I hadn't heard of this brand, Ivy Jane. And honestly, it has 182 written on there, and I was like, is that like the retail price? That's crazy. And I was looking it up this morning, and I think that is the retail price. However, resale does not seem to be great on this brand, but either way, a cool thing to find, I think. I'm going to list it just to see how it does, because I've never sold the brand before. I mean, it's a really pretty crushed velvet pink, like tunic, or maybe like a shirt dress, so we'll see. All right, these are some Patagonia baggies. They did have a couple marks. I don't know if they're going to wash out or not, so I will try that. Hopefully they do. I might just buy, sell, trade these though, if the marks wash out. Otherwise, they won't buy them, but Crystal gave me this. This is an H&M, just like a linen blend blazer. I kind of want to try it on, even though I always like want to be cute and wear a blazer, like look professional. For what? I don't know for what, but I don't know. So I might try it on just for funsies, but if not, I honestly might try this at the, if I don't want to keep it, the consignment store where I've been dropping things off, I've only done it one time, but I think, did I make my third or even fourth sale this morning? So I think I'm up to like $40 something with her with just a couple sales. So that's awesome. But I hadn't dropped off any more yet because I don't know, I just wanted to get a feel for how it was, but my stuff's only been on the floor for a week, 20-ish items, and if 3 or 4 have already sold, I would say that's pretty good. So I do feel now more comfortable maybe dropping her off some more stuff. The thing is, like when I drop her off 20 items, I'm out of pocket for those items until they start selling, but they were all from the bin, so I probably was only out of pocket $20 to $30. So now I'm already got that back with the few things that sold, and now anything else that sells from that lot will be pure profit. I should be able to get paid out once a month, and you know, if everything that she took does sell at the price that she priced it at, I would get probably around $300. So it's not, you know, I could sell all of that stuff on my own for more, but that'd be way more work. All I had to do was drop it off at her. It was like a 15-minute appointment. You know, plus the drive time. So it's like an hour or so of work plus putting the bin together, which took no time. And if I can do that, say once a week, I can probably add another $200 to $300 a week. The problem is it takes a while. So it takes her 3 weeks to get stuff on the floor because, you know, she's having appointments all day of people bringing her stuff. So that's just her process. She said 3 weeks, but she actually got it on the floor pretty quick. I feel like under 2 weeks. So anyways, if I consistently bring her like one bin of say 20-ish items per week and they do start selling, I think at some point this might be say even like $1,000 a month or so that I could snowball it into, which is kind of what I'm going for. Just having like one more little stream of income. I don't expect a ton of money from that, but it's easy. I can make it part of my route one day, whatever else I'm already doing, just so that I'm not driving there only, because it's not super close to my house, but it is close to other things that I do reselling related. So yeah, I'm kind of excited. I was, you know, worried at first, but yeah, I'm excited to see how that goes. In worst case, 6 months from now, I get all this stuff back because it didn't sell, and then I just sell it myself. So yeah, anyways, so I think she might take this if I don't want to keep that. These are for Once Upon a Child, Zoe and Zach, some sandals. Cat and Jack sandals. This I'm going to take to the buy sell trade stores. Like Plato's in Uptown. It's just a new with tag Old Navy bodysuit. They usually do buy these from me. This I'm going to see if my kid wants, and if not, I will probably do that at JBF. Just a little Geodes playset. We've got Garanimals little dino, not dino, yeah, a little bit dino fossil shorts. Camille gave me this little Bipsy, so cute, little one piece. This is to trade in. So this one, it has a lot of hair on it. It's North Face. But I do think if I wash this, it's actually in very good condition. Like I don't see any snags. The inner fleece still felt soft. There's no cracking on it. So this I might actually try at the buy sell trade stores, which I'd probably only get maybe $7 or so, but it's real cash versus trading credit. So I don't know. Sometimes I just like to put a few pieces. Like I know they love North Face, so if I put this close to the top of the bin, it will give them more incentive to keep going all the way to the bottom of my bin. I kind of think like that sometimes. This is adorable. Little like dino hooded fleece. The brand is Brooklyn Boys. We've got new at Tag Women's J. Crew chino short. So these I can usually sell around 20 bucks. This is something I might try at the consignment store though. So I will say the payouts I've gotten from the things so far from the ladies. So I get 30% of whatever she priced it at and whatever it sells for, which she doesn't really run any sales. So basically whatever she prices at, I get 30%. So like things, something I noticed this morning that sold was a J. Jill cardigan. And that's something I would sell on eBay for like say 20 bucks. And then, you know, I have to pay eBay fees. I usually send an offer, run a sale. So if I priced it at 20, I'd probably only be selling it for 15 to 17. And then minus eBay fees, minus my time to have listed it, to ship it and all that stuff. So I'd probably be down to like $10 or $12 profit, whereas she sold it for $32 in her store. So I got 9 something of that, which is, I think that's great for something like a J. Jill piece. So yes, I could sell these things. Another piece that did sell was an Alice and Olivia dress, which yes, I could have sold this for quite a bit more than I got from doing it with her, but I wouldn't. It would have sat on my death rack forever because I don't like listing dresses. It was fully embroidered, so there was a handful of snags throughout. I just don't like pointing out flaws like that. So to me, she sold it for like 92 bucks. I got $27 or $8 out of that. I think that's great, you know what I mean? Versus me staring at it week after week thinking, man, that's worth something, but I don't want to list it. So yeah, I'm just really excited about this. All right, these are some Speedo little water shoes. Oh, I was saying, so the prices I'm getting in her store are actually more than I would be getting at like Plato's or Uptown. My payout's usually $5 or $6 with them. But, so the cheapest thing I think sold at her store so far was like a Free People top. And I got like $6.60 from that, which is, I had taken that top to Uptown and Plato's and they both passed. And if they didn't pass, I would have probably got a little bit less than that for it. So, you know, I'm happy with my payouts with her. But I would still, even though I might get a little bit more with her, I would still probably try it at Uptown and Plato's first, just because that's instant cash and I can flip that cash many times more over than if I wait, you know, to get paid out once a month with her. So that's what I'm doing at the moment. These are some American Eagle, like a baggy mom short. These do have like a floral print, so those will go to Plato's and Uptown. This is for Once Upon a Child, a Cat and Jack rash guard. This is new at Tag Banana Republic. I think it's just a men's basic t-shirt. It is 100% organic cotton, so hopefully 15 to 20. Crystal gave me this. It's a Catherine's like plus size, just a basic bra. So hopefully 15 to 20. This, I don't know anything about this. It just reminded me of the little tops that are like Y2K that people keep selling for crazy amounts. Although I'm sure that this is more of a lingerie piece than some of those other ones. But I'm going to put some keywords and see what happens. The brand is just Orchid, I think. So obviously this is a little bit see-through, but I don't know. I'm sure somebody can put a little something under it just to be a little less revealing if they want to wear it out and about. But someone might just want to wear it at their house. It might sell for nothing, or a few bucks, but it literally weighs like nothing. So it weighs 1.1 ounces. So an easy thing to take a chance on at the bins, where this could be like a $30 flip if I keyword it correctly, or it could be 1 ounce of bins weight that I end up redonating at some point. Crystal gave me this. It is Knox Rose new at Tag dress. I kind of want to try this one on, so I'm going to do that first. If not, I will list it. This is some Gymboree boys corduroy pants. These do say 2010, I think. No, 2015 on the tag. So they're probably going to pass on these at Once Upon a Child, but I'm going to still put them in there and just see what happens. And yeah, worst case, I sell those at JBF. This is Wonder Nation plaid. This is some boys' jumping beans athletic shorts. Got Penelope Mac dress. These are for personal use. I have some hanging in my living room and love them, so I think we'll probably use these up in our bedroom. So yeah, plant holders. This is Isaac Mizrahi. I don't know how you say that. Girls top. This is completely unbranded, but I felt like this is something that Play-Dohs and them might like. It's just a knit strawberry. I think that's strawberries, right? Like I think it's a little one of those little bandana top things. So I don't know. Again, this hardly weighs anything. So if I wasted an ounce of bin's weight and have to redonate, that's no biggie. I just thought this was adorable. It's not a jelly cat or anything, but I was thinking a teacher might want that just to sit in their classroom somewhere. The brand is Gigglescape, which I think is like a Target, yeah, plushie brand. So very cute. This is Trendy Girl corduroy overall dress. These I just got for Chris. Some Foundry, just a basic mesh short. This is Thereabouts, just flannel. And last thing, except for the receipt, everything I just showed you was $114.63. Oh yeah, these are the last thing. Crystal gave these to me, just some women's North Face shorts to trade in. So awesome. I do definitely think I have over 10 items, so I might go make a trip again soon. But yeah, I thought that was a pretty good day, just going when I wasn't planning to. So I'm glad I found what I found. Honestly, yeah, this is almost a whole bin full for Once Upon a Child. I already have a bin and a half upstairs waiting for me, so like that I've already put together. So I'm really excited to go this weekend and see how much I can get from them. Thank you guys so much for watching. I don't know what the next video will be after this week. Like I said, I don't know when you guys are seeing this video, fall break's probably over, but right now it's Sunday, so we still have one full more week of fall break, which is why I've been going to the bins and doing these hauls so much, because those are just the easiest videos for me to get out for you guys. And this is giving me something to work on at home while the boys are here. So anyways, I don't know what will be once they're back in school, if I can maybe do something different for you guys. I don't know if there will be a lapse in videos for a week, just while I'm trying to like get back to a normal groove, but I will be back at some point. If you don't see me here, you can always find me on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok now as well. I'm usually posting shorter form content there pretty regularly. Facebook is where I post the most currently. So anyways, thank you guys again for watching. I hope to catch up with you soon. Bye, friends.